Good morning, this is Kenny Chen. There's breaking news from Arsenal Football Club. Unai Emery and his coaching staff have been sacked. I repeat, Unai Emery and his coaching staff have been sacked. An announcement of the club that Unai Emery and his coaching staff have part company with Arsenal Football Club. I am now in Finsbury Park, just around the corner from the Emirates Stadium, which is people are calling are saying that Freddie Ljungberg is the man who's going to be taking over. For me, I can see that happening because I think at the time, as I said yesterday in my fan cam at Arsenal Fan TV, that the club haven't approached anyone, haven't made any, like I said, identified any managers, whether they're managers that are available or managers at the club, and that the club may have to take their time in appointment. Personally, I think it's a farce because this situation at Arsenal Football Club has been happening for probably since Baku. There's been misgivings about Unai Emery's tactics, his selection of the personnel, the situation with Mesut Ozil, the situation with Xhaka, and basically results as well. Results have not been going our way, and most importantly, neither have been the performances. The team looks lopsided. So why, oh why, does a club which has got a chance of getting in the top four, and I'm not saying it because of performances, because I'm talking about mathematics, that they have gone down the route of not identifying a manager. Yes, Unai Emery should have been fired a long time ago, but to go down the route where we now have to spend maybe about 2 or 3 weeks, or maybe a month, or maybe the whole season looking for a new manager, which means we've got to go to play Allegri, interview him, maybe try and go to other clubs like Wolves or any other club, and try and not only get permission to speak to a manager, we also need to sort out their compensation claim. You may go for a tribunal. This is a farce, and that is what Arsenal Football Club is about at the moment. We may even have a situation where, if you want a new manager now, you're going to need a super agent. And if you look at what happened at Tottenham, they had Pini Zahavi in order to get Jose Mourinho, but Tottenham acted a lot quicker than us. They identified Jose Mourinho. They knew the situation with Pochettino was untenable. So what they did is that they firstly identified Jose Mourinho, agreed that the fee, and then they had to sort out Pochettino's severance pay. Now we've got to do all of that. We're in a football season. We've got Norwich on Sunday, and then we've got the game against Brighton, and we've got West Ham. We're going into the Christmas period without any playing from the board. And that is the problem we've got at the club. It's the board. But let's just not just look at the board. Let's just look at what Unai Emery's achievements. I'm afraid that Unai Emery had an open goal at Arsenal. You know, he came with a lot of goodwill. You know, he was meant to change things defensively and tactically. And I'm afraid he's failed. Even after we gave him a season to get his own players in. But I think the die was cast for Unai Emery from about April and especially in Baku. We had a chance of getting the top four because Tottenham were capitulating. Unfortunately, we didn't take those games. Games against Leicester away, Wolves away, virtually have killed us. Brighton at home has killed us as well. And we only managed to get one win in those group of games. Crystal Palace at home was another killer. And I think that's where Unai Emery's probably cooked his goose. Then the situation in terms of Baku, again, in the final where we capitulated, especially the second half where Chelsea pressed us and basically got men forwards up, Unai Emery was unable to cope with that. And what I saw during that game was that Unai Emery, first time I noticed there was a chasm between Unai Emery and his players. He didn't congratulate any, he didn't commiserate with his players, he just stayed away from them. He was virtually had tears in his eyes and he didn't want anything to do with his players. That's when I think that Unai Emery had lost his players, and I think the dressing room lost him, and then we go into the season where he started to lose the dressing room. It's a shame because Unai Emery's got a lot of backers in Spain. People in Spain say good thing about him, and he's one of the brightest coaches in Spanish football. And a lot of people are going to talk about his last season in XAVIER, where he didn't win an away game, but Unai Emery's still a big game. But Unai Emery needs to look at himself and think he's had a chance at 2 big clubs now. At Paris Saint-Germain, he had the player problems, and now he's at Arsenal, where it hasn't gone right for him. So Unai Emery has to learn from his experience if he wants to, you know, regain his name and probably manage one of the top sides in Spain. In terms of Arsenal, the Freddie Ljungberg thing underwhelms me, but one thing Freddie needs to do, he needs to try and unite his dressing and have a clear style of play. He's not going to be there that long anyway, so he's not going to be able to exert influence. So what he needs to do is exert some good vibes. You know, like I said, get players playing for him for a short time, and then until we look for someone else. But one thing I will say, and I'm going to leave you with this: do not exclude the players. We got some bad eggs in this at Arsenal. You know who they are, and when you have players like that in secure contracts, they virtually run a club. And what they've done is they've killed their manager, and we have aided and abetted that. Fans have been singing the players' names no matter what the performance is, excusing their bad performance and blaming the manager. So the players have got away with one, I'm afraid. I'll speak soon. I'm so angry.